Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David, who's ready for a three-way by the Bay. I swear to God, you cannot make this stuff up. Donald Trump on Saturday in Las Vegas, and I guess what happened in Vegas should have stayed in Vegas, said that, he had a successful presidency, and Mike Pence was his vice president. So Mike Pence should give him an endorsement to be the president of the United States. Are you serious? You had people saying, "Hey, Mike Pence," and you did nothing about it, and now you want this guy's endorsement. You're such a dipshit, man. Come on down. Let's have a quickie. No, better yet, let's have a three-way. And you're saying three-way, David, but it's Donald Trump and Mike Pence. Who's the third person? Let's make it Mother. All right. Karen Pence. Let's go straight to Karen Pence. What do you think about Donald Trump wanting your husband Mike to give him an endorsement for the presidency? Oh, dear God. She's like, I think she's really looking at this like, you've got to be kidding me. I thought we left this guy behind and this world behind when you made your announcement that you were dropping out. And then this comes, literally, this just came out of nowhere. And she ain't having it. She is not suffering this even for a second. Trump might have done this just to get Mike Pence into trouble. Because you can imagine she is ranting and raving, just spitting venom in whatever place they live, whatever chapel that they call a house that they live in. She is just spitting venom about this guy. Because, everybody knows what happened, but he is just so good at ignoring the obvious. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. As Johnny would say, Lord, have all the mercies. I just can't. Okay, so in the past, Mike Pence was vice president and Donald Trump was president, and they spent 4 years together with everybody looking at Donald Trump and Mike Pence kind of being in the background. He'll make the history books. That's about the best thing I can say for him, is he'll make the history books. And the positive word they'll say is he didn't participate in the insurrection. They made a lot of money in the White House. Funny, I just wrote a comment about that. Somebody posted up that Mike Pence was committing campaign finance fraud to make his house payments and buy groceries prior to being selected as the VP, and now their net worth is a couple $1 million. And and that wealth came from Mike Pence being the vice president. Most of it's probably from speaking engagements and such. And there's probably some shenanigans with campaign finance going on, but it's probably a lot less than most candidates would have. So she understands that because of that vice presidency, they made a bunch of money. But the hell, she's going to be held hostage to Donald Trump's whims. And she's not going to let Mike Pence be held hostage either. He ran for president. He called his campaign. She's basically telling him, don't you let this guy tell you what to do. She's telling him, don't you let people tell you what to do. Right, Mike? Yes, dear. If anybody tells you what to do, you know what to tell them? No, dear. You tell them to stop and you're your own man. Right, Mike? Yes, dear. It's that sort of thing. The irony will be lost on her, I'm sure. Lesson to be learned, judgment. Mike Pence, he knew who Donald Trump was. Karen Pence knew who Donald Trump was. They got their money. They were held hostage for a while. They know who he was. They're free of that. And she doesn't want to get sucked back into his orbit. Again, this is kind of like getting sucked back into that orbit type of thing. Then we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, Lordy. I hate to say that she would be willing to have Pence do it if he gets paid for it. like, you know, a paid advertisement type of thing. But I don't know if she wants to be tied to this. I think she just might say, you know what, we've got some money now, just do the circuits, and don't worry this guy, so don't suffer this fool at all, because it's not worth it to us. He's not a browbeaten husband, I assure you. My mother. Oh, the aptly named Karen Pence. Sorry for all my Karen fans out there. I didn't come up with the term Karen. I just use it. It's pop culture at this point. Okay. Will Mike Pence give Donald Trump his endorsement? What's this? What's the story? Give me the 411. Give me the 911. Will Mike Pence put a ball gag in his mouth and say nothing? Or put the ball gag in his mouth and take it like a man? Ew, I'm sorry. I'll put this up at lunchtime so you don't lose your breakfast over this. Mike Pence, are you going to actually do this? You're not actually going to give him your endorsement, are you? Not if Mother has anything to say about it. He's going to do what she tells him to. Yes, dear. You're free of this guy. You're your own man. Yes, dear. You know, he's a smug jackass, and you're the former vice president. You don't have to suffer him. Yes, dear. And you know, you're famous enough now. You don't need to do this. Yes, dear. But at the same time, we could use the money. I think that she will tell him not to do it. And I think it's basically going to be, have a little bit of pride. You're free of this guy now. You know, be proud of what you accomplished, and don't get caught up in election interference stuff. She's going to remind him of the election interference, because that's kind of my card for election interference. They won't get anything of value by supporting Donald Trump, because he doesn't pay, and he expects loyalty. It's a one-way street. So where's the benefit for them on this? And it's just going to remind her of what happened on January 6th, and she's going to remind him, and he will have no ability to not remember it, because it will be yelled at in his ear. She'll be raging. If she was the type of person to throw her Keurig out the window, she'd do it. But, you know, that'd be wasteful. Anyways, so there's your three-way. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it was good for you as it was for me. Maybe MJK will share her ciggies with all of us. Anyways, thank you for putting up with this one. Thank you for all your comments and your shares and everything you do to help my channel grow. I really appreciate it. And to the new viewers, welcome to the channel. I do these every once in a while just to have a laugh at the outrageousness of the situation. You can't make this stuff up. Good Lord. Anyways, have a good one, folks. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.